Hey everybody, I'm talking about to being a very concentrated, dedicated, and diligent person here, and also you have to be very concentrated and positive, and also you must have all the characteristic and features of consistency, persistency, concentration, dedication, devotion, and also discipline. And if you can manage, and if you the vocals are actually saying pronouncing the word like what is actually happening to me, guys. I don't even know, but I'm still doing bass. So that's my ability, and that I actually have to do in this life. So if I don't going to do anything for anymore, then how could I get a man? How could I get a lot of things here that I had anticipated from my progress? I just believe in myself and in the God, and I have nothing. I have not. I haven't expected anything except my parents, because all my parents are God for me, and they always have to be for me, and I will always love them, and I will always respect them. So except those people, except these, except parents, nobody's here for me. Is they are made for me. I don't not take about these people seriously. Seriously, I don't have to say this, but it is reality behind truth. Some people comes to say and comes to like behave you in a what a lying behavior. So don't even the look behind what is behind the people. How is person's behavior, and how they are actually behaving, how they are treating you. They actually they wanna actually their character is like they how they are treating you, or they are just pretending ahead. There can be different, yeah, the situation can be different. So what the hell is that? So that's it, guys. We have to recognize, and we have to consider anyone. Not, we don't have to consider anyone as good person, and by saying goodness is all full of just it's not only depends on pretending behavior, guys. Learn to recognize person how they are actually in real life, and what they actually want from you. If you are able and capable to know about them and the eligibility and the psychology, you can understand behind, what why they comes all the way ahead and in front of you, like showing, and treating you in a good way. What is the mysterious thing behind? Don't you research? Don't even investigate a little for that thing? You must have to do, because if you we should have to do that for us, and we should have to research a little thing if that is necessary, because that will help us in our further progress. When somebody comes to betray you, and they're because they're ruthless. All the people here are ruthless and reckless, but only some people are here very generous, benevolent, some like helpful, who will who can ready to aid you, and what assist you in a further progress. But most of the people here only comes to you just to get your advantage, you know only for your beneficial things. you know if you don't have anything, they don't even never they will never come to you to expect, because you don't have anything. Then why they want to come to you? So if you don't have nothing, it is not a matter to come. Everybody has to come to meet you, to know about you, or something like that. That's not necessary, guys. Only it matters that you must be very, you shouldn't need to be very good. You have to be like a person who is treating you. If somebody is treating in a good manner, or like full of hearts, in that way, you should also have to respect him and love him, in the way like he is treating you. So if somebody comes to hate you and ignore you and your activities, then why do you want to follow them? How can you follow, and how can you be a backbone of those people? You don't need to be anymore. You don't need to stay with the people like you have, and they want to come together, but only in this situation when you ready to sacrifice anything for those people. You don't need to sacrifice, guys. You are a very different person, a distinct person. You don't need to. You also have insightful on what mentality. You can also think, and you can also predict how their psychology is. That what is what is the truth behind. So in that way, you don't need to follow anyone's instruction or lecture. Even somebody comes to say you and do this, it would be like it is inevitable that you will fail. So in this way, somebody comes to demotivate you and inspire you. You don't need to have to care. You don't have to attention. You don't have to give a little attention on their perception and views. Just neglect them. Just ignore them like they're nothing. Like the reels, like the what, like you are scrolling. Just suppose you are a man who is using phone all the time, and you don't even, you are just a study student. You don't need any kind of like reels, unusual or unnecessary reels. So in that way you just neglect all the things. So in the same way, you also has to amplify the same rule here and the principle here, that is also applied here. So if you can apply that into your reality and your real life, then your life is really luminous, guys. You don't need to say how it would be, or if you don't have to feel like afraid or something like that. Your life will be really luminous and bright. So if you actually believe in yourself, learn to believe in yourself, guys. No, everybody here are just out. They're reckless, guys. They only cares about their own feelings and their advantage. And melodies, everyone here comes to, even they comes to meet you in a positive way or with their, you don't know what is the truth behind, how the face is, how their face is behind, but they comes to show their and demonstrate their ability and the capability and the features and characteristic, anything in a good way, but and you will consider them as a good person or good people. In that way you will fall in a dilemma, and in that way you must have to uh, come out of from that illusion, because they are invisible. Their real character is invisible at that situation. So you have to what, you don't have to say a little thing here at that situation in front of them. You just have to recognize them in time, and that's enough. That will be enough for you guys. So you don't need to research a lot. So that could be uh, convenient for you guys. So if you're searching for a convenient way, in that way, you just have to know how the people are here. You know why they are. What the hell, I'm pronouncing the word ad. I can't even able to pronounce the word. So I'm making a lot of mistakes and faults here. But I don't want to stop here. This is not the end, guys. I will become. I will still. I'll keep posting the video. I keep posting the video. That's it. I don't care about your judgment and the even you're going to balloting me. Ballot. You're balloting your judgment. You're neglecting and insisting behavior. One, I won't care about all about it. I just neglect, like these are nothing for me. Just like you, even some people are here, like they're like oxygen for you. You assume them like oxygen. How I'm pronouncing the word oxygen here, guys. Really, that was really what tedious, and I couldn't pronounce the word properly. That's my fault. I wanna say I don't have to say so or something like that. I don't wanna. Let's move towards what, be very entity person. Either that is whether you are in a perilous and dilapidated situation or anything. You just what, you must be very how streamlined person. You have to streamline what, anything, everything here can be replaced. Only a good person instead of good person. In the place of a good person, you can't replace anyone. So this is the truth and the reality behind. If you want to know everything about anyone's, You have to recognize person first, and then you will have everything, any notification and the information.